right on it too. You know, when you tell a kid, well, you just did that step wonderfully. Boy, they feel so good. They feel like, I can do this. And then when maybe later on in the class they don't do the steps so wonderfully, it's okay. I can correct them because I've already given them the praise. So now they're ready to hear the correction because they know I believe in them. Don't we all want that? Yeah. Isn't that what we all want? It sounds so simple. And yet it's sometimes challenging to remember. I know I can hear if somebody wants to tell me some sort of constructive feedback. I can hear it better if you've built the relationship with me where you also say, I love what you did. It's easier than to hear the other, isn't it? Yeah. And you know, it's about building the relationship too. So looking for the good in the people around us on a consistent basis. Not just one day. I don't want you to be butt kissers and go, oh, I really love what you did, and by the way, that's up. No, I'm not talking about phony. I'm talking about making it real. If you have enough consistency of building the praise with people, then it's okay. I know you believe in me, and I can now hear what I have to do differently. I can hear the correction that needs to be made. I needed to share it because it spoke to me. Now let me go to Ernest Holmes, because he says a few things about this as well. This particular one, where did it go? There it is. He says, we shall do well to remember this lesson. How often we condemn when we should forgive. How often we criticize when we might praise. What untold grief of heart might be relieved by words of cheer and forgiveness. Especially should this lesson be remembered in the training of children. For they so readily respond to the thoughts of others. If you have kids in your life, let this be a reminder to put a lot of praise into your conversation with them. You'll find that, then when they go to hear the criticism, not the criticism, the correction, they can hear it better. I like this, what untold grief of heart might be relieved by words of cheer and forgiveness, by positive words, by, hey, you did a good job. So important as we're teaching anybody, but little kids especially. And then Wolfgang, let's put his name up here. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. That's what we know. He says this: treat people as if they are already that which they ought to be, and you assist them to become that which they are capable of being.
Love it.
That's the law of attraction. That's the law of reciprocity. We treat people as if they are already that which they ought to be. And by ought to be, we're not talking about what you think they should be, but what they ought to be is capable and thriving and productive and happy and abundant and loving and healthy. Those kinds of qualities. When we treat people like that, they tend to come forward with it. Beautiful saying. So can you think of anybody who you might apply this to in your life? Everybody. Yeah, some people are going to say everybody. But some people you probably are already doing it with. But is there somebody that you think, well, maybe a little bit more of this attitude might be really helpful for this person? It's the law of attraction. We're setting up the vibration within ourselves. Again, Spirit can only do for us what it can do through us. So if I am energetically seeing you as capable, what's coming right back is exactly that. Now, don't forget there is a learning curve. I'm right now flashing on my prac students, since I'm looking at some of you sitting right over here. I started Practitioner 1 with my group of 7 women who graduated over 2 years ago now, with exactly that mindset. They were brand new. They had no idea what they were getting into, but I did. And I knew, I say that in the best way, I knew what they were getting into. I knew what they were capable of. I saw that before they saw me. And guess what? Look at how beautiful our practitioners are. Because I saw this. Rather than you're not doing it right, that's not what you say in your treatment. That doesn't help anybody. Seeing what they ought, the best in somebody tends to bring that forward. So let me also bring up this next slide because it has a picture here. All right, so you see one that's a dead flower, and you see one that's alive and thriving flower. What we tend to do, these are the wrinkles that Mary Valley was reading about. This side is the wrinkles. This side is our beautiful smile. Or this side is the things we're complaining about. These are the things that are beautiful in our life. We have both. Every single one of us has both of these in our lives. But if we're focusing only on what's dead and what's, I'm going to use the words ugly. There's a whole other talk in that. But for now, we'll just say this is not so beautiful. And we see we want to go towards this. If we water this, and obviously it's a metaphor for our own life, if we water ourselves affirmatively, we're going to bloom. We are going to find our inner beauty. We're going to focus on the good in us and bring it forth. So where are you putting your focus? What I know about our world is we've got both of these things in our world. But what do you hear on the news at night? You hear a lot of this. I don't watch it anymore because I'm really tired of it. What I notice is when I pay attention, there's a whole lot more of this. There are people all over our planet, everywhere, if you look for it, doing really good things. Sometimes you will never hear it with fanfare. It's this person over here doing a really wonderful deed for another person. It's this person over here who gave food and a hug to the homeless woman sitting on the street corner. It's somebody doing good for animals. You see it everywhere, but you gotta look for it. Because the news and a lot of our culture shows us that. They think we want that. Go figure. Maybe we do. I don't know. Maybe we like to hear that. But we must look for this and then water that with affirmations, with love, with beauty. I want us to go out in the world at any situation we see, stop and say, what am I going to see here? It might be something that's not so beautiful. Can I find something good in it? And sometimes we have to go really broad. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the upcoming election because it's just so ripe right now. I may not be able to find good in what somebody is saying. But can I go broader and say, because this is happening, something good is going to come from this. We are learning something from this. Sometimes we have to stretch it really far. Because when we're looking sometimes when we're looking just like this, through the paper towel roll. When we're looking through the paper towel roll, just like that, we only see that little piece of negativity. But are we learning something that we as a society need to learn? That, now maybe I can find something to water affirmatively. But who has to look for it? We do. We have to be the ones to see it. This is why I lit the candle for potential. In this, there's potential for that. And here's how Ernest Holmes says it. He says we plant a seed, and there is in that seed, operating through the creative soil, everything that will cause it to develop, unfold, and produce a plant. The ultimate of effect, let's go to the next slide, please. The ultimate of effect is already potential in its cause. See the italicized at the bottom? The ultimate of effect, that which we see, is already potential in its cause. It's already there. All the potential for goodness is already God-given. We plant the seed, and we have to know that that beautiful plant is coming. It is already potential in its cause. Whatever effects we want to see, the beautiful plants, the loving relationships, the healthy planet, we must look for it. We must believe it's possible. We must remember that Spirit can only do for us what it's going to do through us. So it is up to us. What we look at, what we focus on, how we use our energy. We are powerful beings. Not puffed up power. We are power beings to manifest what we want to see in this world. So if we want to see that beautiful plant, we keep planting seeds in our mind for beauty. We plant it, we let it move through us, we look for it, we find it. Last word from Ernest Holmes. He says, when we constructively praise and creatively bless,